Hello everybody. Welcome to part 2 of today's unboxing. The mail has run. I have all the packages and I've got them open. And let's see what we have. Let's start with our first box. Oh, well, I ordered this, but it is for the pantry. It's so you can see the green paint. This is the color of the new pantry. Someone, I forget who it was, I thanked them in another video, but they sent a cash donation, and so that's what I opted to do with it, was to, they didn't specify. Did they say they wanted it for the pantry? I can't remember. But anyway, that's what I did with it. I bought the spray paint for the pantry. And again, I should have that together by sometime tomorrow. Let's see what's in this next box. Oh, more Mod Podge. We needed that. Let's see. Nisa Wallace. I know who Nisa is. Thank you, Nisa. And Nisa also got us look, these are the decals that I'm going to Mod Podge onto the new pantry. Nisa got us some more. All right, Nisa, thank you so much. Nisa got us some more, and I'm going to Mod Podge those instead of painting this time. I'm going to paint a few things on there, don't get me wrong, because the person who sent us the paint sent us a lot of it, you know. That was the, you know, the paint that I drew the books and everything on the old one. So I'm going to use some of that, you know, just a little bit. But I'm going to Mod Podge these on, and then I'm going to seal them on with the permanent sealer. So, should work out well. Let's hope. Now, what is in here? Look at the little Nutellas. Oh, isn't that cute? These are the little Nutellas. And they've got the little ice cream spoons, too. Oh, I'm going to put these in here tomorrow, first thing. Look at that. On the go Nutella. It's perfect for the kids that walk down the street to school, to the bus stop. Wait. We don't know. Listen, they sent the box just like this. We don't know who sent it. Whoever sent this, thank you so much. I hate when I don't know who to thank. And then I never know if you all really want to be anonymous or if Amazon is just on some bullshit. I never know. And so, you know, I feel bad. I don't know who to thank, you know. Let's see what's in here. There's something else down in this bag. It's a bag. As soon as I grabbed them. Hold on one second. They're everywhere. There's so many. This way for the coloring books. For the coloring books that you guys sent. And for any of the kids who may want to doodle in one of the journals, you know, because the journals, you know, sometimes doodling is how the kids start journaling. Do we not know? Hold on one sec. Oh, they're down here. Thank goodness. Shirley Reese. Miss Shirley. Thank you so much. Let's see what else Shirley sent. Here, we can take the package off this so we can see. I mean, it's just going to go out in the pantry anyways. And usually with these books, they don't put them a covering on with them. Maybe because it was in the same box. Well, no, it wasn't. But, well, I don't know. They did this time. Maybe that's just the way they come. My first Learn to Write workbook. Thank you so much for this, because that's the whole point of it. The kids have got to learn. And at this point, if we don't teach them, the American school system, public school system will not, because they do not value. American public school systems just don't value education like we once did. We really don't. It's a wood puzzle. Oh my God, I used to love these when I was a kid. Look. And there are like 4 of them in there. Can you see? That is amazing. Girl, thank you. I'm gonna put these crayons down in here. And I went to the Dollar Tree not too long ago and bought a bunch of little containers. I don't know if you all saw that video. And so now I can put things like that, the crayons in there, and you know, and keep them contained and everything. Let's see the next thing. I think this is another thing for the pantry. Yep, this is another like wall decal for the pantry. I don't want to tear it, and I really don't want to open this before I'm ready to use it. You know, when I'm close to getting ready to use it. Yeah, reading book decal. Thank you so much. This is for the outside decor of the pantry. And let's see who sent this. Nicole W. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole. Very generous supporter, Nicole. I mean, all my supporters are generous. All of the supporters of the pantry are generous. But, you know, that's just me acknowledging that whenever I put out a call to action, and a call to action is when I specifically say that I need something specific off that list. And there are always those 1 or 2 people that are like, let's get her what she needs, you know? And I appreciate that. I really do. Because the thing about me is I try not to spend too much of my personal money on the pantry, because if I do, I am the kind of person, I won't stop, and I'll never have any discretionary income ever. I don't have a lot as it is, you know, because we's poor folks, and that's just the truth. But I'll take all my little extra money, you know, and that's what I'll do with it. So I have to stop myself. This just says a gift for you. There's no name on it. One of my favorite books. If you have not read this book, read this book. Okay? Let me put it up so y'all can see it. Get this book. I wanted that in there for someone. You will learn a lot. And that's all I'm going to say. Remember that. I didn't even realize these were gone off the list, or that someone had gotten them. These are just those Oh my goodness, the pantry is so gonna appreciate that because people are coming to that pantry, y'all. Which is why I was so surprised that no one at all came yesterday. I guess everybody just had their Sunday dinner plans, and and thank goodness. But today, baby, when I tell you that pantry got hit hard, the community hit that pantry hard today, y'all. I'm gonna go restock in the morning, and look at what else is in here. My kindergarten workbook, make learning fun. I know that's right. Yeah, because learning can be fun. It can be. The only reason why people found school boring is because your teachers were boring and lacked personality. Any subject matter can be fun, honey. I had the most wonderful humanities teacher, and everybody found humanities to be the most boring subject, but I swear it was the bomb. And then I had this one science teacher named Dr. McCamey. I think that was her name. Dr. McCamey. Oh my God. She made science like so interesting. Oh, and then I had a science teacher named Mr. Smith too. Oh my God. In Van Zyl Elementary School in Detroit, Michigan. Oh my God. And he was such a serious man, but the way he taught, man, it was just so interesting. I especially love the parts when we learned about photogenesis and growing things, and I loved it. I loved it. Anyway, books for the kiddies. Child, I get to talking. Let's be kind. Some adults need to read this shit. Clifford's Good Deeds. Yeah. Again, some adults need to read that shit. Look. Flashcards. I never even I did not know I didn't have these on the list. Let's he who was just so thoughtful and insightful. Shirley Reese. Shirley. Always hooking up the pantry. Okay, let's see, we got a bag here. It's another decal for was that the first one? I don't think it was the first one. I think this is another one. Yep, it's got Yvette, library pantry. These are the ones with the butterflies. I know exactly which one. Butterflies are some of my favorite things. That's why I put them on there so that the new pantry can have, when I'm stocking it up, I can at least look at, something that's a favorite of mine. And I love butterflies, especially when they come to my garden. Not those white moths though, because they lay those those cabbage worms. Let's see. What is this? I can see inside that this is spam. Spam. I put the spam in 2 packs too, in case you just want to send them 2 at a time. You don't have to send a whole case. This does nicely. See, it's Spam Classic. They go through this spam too. I think because it's one of the few, like meat products in the pantry. I couldn't really think of anything else, like spam. I put some of that corned beef on the list. Vienna sausages, those are all gone. They like those too. Anything, and if you got a suggestion of a canned meat, I don't know a whole lot about canned meats, but really. So, and that's why I'm asking. So if you know more than I do, put that down in the comments and I'll put it down on the list. I put that what do you call it? That deviled spread. I put that on there, that deviled meat. I try to put as much meat products on there as I can, Peace and harmony to you and for all that you do. Gratitude from Lima. Thank you, Lima. Thank you so much. We got one more box back here. Can never have too many of these. Never. I can remember, before I got hired at Chrysler, and I was a single mom with 2 little babies, and it would be so hard for me to keep pads in stock, because they've always been expensive. And when you're poor, the last thing you want to do is spend your money on pads. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but if you have to spend your money on pads versus diapers, it's a tough situation to be in. And people live these existences every day. And people don't talk about poverty because they're too ashamed to talk about it. And we have to have these conversations because America is just making us poorer and poorer and poorer. You go to the grocery store, we're paying more and more and more and more for less. And that's the way it is in America now. We're paying, corporate greed has us paying more for less. And this ever increasing America they are squeezing us for our last dollar, literally. We're just catching no breaks. Rent, taxes, insurance, natural disasters, just one thing after another, after another, after another. And I know I always talk about it, but I think that one of the ways I have noticed that poor people deal with poverty, listen to what I'm about to tell you, is by pretending that it's not happening. Like when someone comes on the internet and if they have a very honest conversation about a moment that they're having when they don't have the resources that they need, and people just pile on. Honey, those not rich people piling on. Those are other poor people piling on. And so one of the ways that people cope with poverty is by pretending that it's not happening to them because they're ashamed. Or, in that moment, they're ashamed and they're bad people because they want someone else to feel bad about also going through and experiencing hardship. But I tell you, it's not the rich people, it's not the people that have the money, that are saying pull yourself up by your bootstraps. It's other poor people who are having a tough time navigating almost the same circumstances, and they are scared and they are clueless as to how they are going to come up with next month's mortgage or pay all of next month's bills. So baby, trust me when I tell you, do not feel ashamed of not having everything you need in a nation that won't even pay its people a livable minimum wage. That is not your shame, that is your nation's shame. Just a little something that will help with the pantry. You are a kind person to do this for your community. God bless you. Is it Delilah Ann Gayfield? Am I saying it right? Delilah? I hope so. Thank you, Delilah. Or is it Delia? Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Oh, what is this? The toothbrushes individually. I am surprised and shocked at how fast those toothbrushes went. Those toothbrushes, I mean, and someone, the last person that sent toothbrushes, sent a lot of them. And and you know what? And it wasn't people taking handfuls of them at a time either. Those toothbrushes disappeared, like I'll say 2, maybe 3 at a time, tops. But those toothbrushes disappeared quite fast. I think there may be like a couple left in there. So these are right on time, considering the fact that I just put the mini Crest tubes in there that someone sent in there. So see the way y'all work together? See, to make it happen? Okay, so I think that is it for our unboxing. Thank you, everyone. I feel so blessed in this moment. I really, really do. You know, I know we start the day off and we tend to talk about serious matters during that morning coffee chat, you know, and I'm having hard conversations with my community, and for the most part, my community responds very well to those conversations. You know, it's only the people who have a difficult time, you know, navigating the truth that tend to have a hard time with those conversations. And we do either one or two things. We either pray for them or block them or both, you know. But this part of the day, the end, you know, towards going into my evening, my time to myself, y'all always give my spirits a boost. It does. This gives my spirits such a boost. You know, like, you know, y'all don't know. Y'all have a good evening. Thank you so much. I love you. Today's unboxing was amazing. And Wednesday, y'all, I'm gonna do my best to try to get that pantry at least started, that new one. But like I said, the old one is holding, it's doing its job, so I don't feel rushed or anything. You know, it may even take me a bit of time to, you know, get it all the way together, you know. But be patient with me, it's coming. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.